The alleged killing of 16 Afghans by an American soldier has underscored the volatile situation in Afghanistan and renewed calls by some in the U.S. to get out soon. But the White House is sticking with its plan.
We have a strategy that will allow us to responsibly wind down this war. We're steadily transitioning to the Afghans who are moving into the lead, and that's going to allow us to bring our troops home.
Ending the American combat mission next year starts here at one of the Army's biggest training centers, Fort Polk, Louisiana. It's where small American teams are preparing for a mission vital to the pullout. They're the first of the new advisory teams deploying to help meet the Obama administration's new goal of having Afghans take over the security lead next year. A big change from when General David Rodriguez was the number 2 commander there. And Americans were out front.
It's a way to thin the lines and put less of us over there and have more of them do what they have to do.
Each one of these battle tracking boards.
For Colonel Mike KASALES, who got back from Iraq last year, it means heading to Afghanistan next month and commanding the first of the small new teams designed specifically for the advisory mission.
When we go down range, it's just shy of 600 folks that are going to be on teams.
Their job will be to step back, be patient, and let Afghans take the lead, what one commander calls a complete mental shift.
It requires a different mindset to advise, because all of our leaders, everyone, to get where they got today, they didn't get there by advising. They got there by being up front in the lead.
It's a shift Lieutenant Colonel Bill Schabowski knows firsthand after spending a year as a battalion commander in Afghanistan.
You have to approach it sometimes that it's not what we would necessarily do, because it's not our country. It's not our systems.
The Afghans already know how to fight, so the focus at Fort Polk is on specific scenarios. In this case, role players in a mock village are protesting shakedowns by Afghan forces. As the situation plays out, KASALES and other Americans listen.
I think the best thing is we all try to figure this out.
And offer advice. There has been Afghan music playing outside this cafe all day. A few minutes ago, it was replaced by the call to prayer as the people inside streamed out to a mosque. It is all part of making this seem very real, part of what the folks here call the Hollywoodization of Fort Polk. The fruit and vegetables are authentic. So is the man pretending to sell them, an Afghan schoolteacher who came to the U.S. in 1979. One of many Afghan role players here helping American soldiers get ready for Afghan life.
Before they going to Afghanistan, you have to know what is the people, the Afghanistan people cultures.
The level of detail we put into the training out there, from music to role players who speak Pashto or Dari, to the signs being in the correct language. All that's important because it helps build the realism for them. And realistic training saves lives.
The teams heading over acknowledge concerns about increasing cases of Afghan troops killing their American counterparts. But they say working with the Afghans is the only way out. Sagar, Meghani, Associated Press.